Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Barbados Black with Barbados Black Gaming. Good afternoon, good morning, grand rising, whatever your day is, whatever your vibe is. I hope you're going well today. So I wanted to get into a review with you guys about Dragon Age of Belgor. We are not going to go in any specific order. We are just going to get right into it. So let me give you my thoughts and opinions. Let's break up. Okay, so before we even get started, one of the things I really liked about Dragon Age, the series itself, is the fact that you can make as many choices as you want to. You could make the choice about who to save, who to kill. Dragon Age 2 is crazy. The whole storyline of being able to go from Parkwall to going to the whole city and just taking it to the top. One of my favorite characters was Anders. I liked having that crazy mage. He was nuts. Being possessed by justice and being having that spirit go back and forth and trying to choose which way to go, and then spoilers if you haven't seen it, but this is what we're going to, so spoiler warning already, but I just, like I said, I just want to talk about it. And then we go right into him blowing up the chantry, like, and then you got to decide right then and there, like, which side you're on, saving him, killing him, you know what to do. It's crazy. So then we go from there, and, we have all these choices. We have Alistair in the first game, who's a Grey Warden, one of the few people to survive, and he becomes the king should you make him. So I like the idea of taking them from games 1 to games 3, so all the way to Inquisition. Everything was pretty smooth sailing. Some people don't like all the changes, some do. I like the turn-based combat, but I also liked the action-based combat. I also like the combat in 3. I played all the games. In lieu of the Dragon Age 4, what is this one called? The Belgor. I actually pretty much platinum this game. I think I only missed one trophy, so, and I wish I didn't miss it, but I don't want to go back and play it to get it, so let's get into it. So firstly, for Dragon Age the Vilgar, I really liked the combat. I really did like, I wasn't sure I was going to like the changes. I was a mage. You'll see the gameplay, all the gameplay is mine. I was a mage. I tended to specialize in, I believe, lightning and fire for the stacks of lightning that you got. You did a lot of damage. And then for a stack of lightning, I think I got like a stack of fire. So I would just alternate between the two to get those damage stacks. I thought it was fun. I thought the skill tree was fun. There were some pointless skills in there, like 5% damage. Not even 5%, it would be like 2% or like 0.5%. 5% would have been great, but like 0.5% is crazy. But that's what the stuff was. So some of the stuff in there was kind of useless, but overall, I thought the combat was pretty much a saving grace for this game. I think that as far as the conversations, it was terrible. I couldn't really get into a lot of those characters. I ended up liking Balara a little bit. My team ended up being me, um, Balara, and Davrin. I like that combo. Each character has their own combination combo where you partner with another person and it'll partner and pair in certain ways, and I ended up hardening. Initially, I was gonna have Lucanis on my team, but I ended up hardening Lucanis because I wanted to get one of the better endings. So I had to say not Flora, but Nav. Nav was cool, but like I said, that was pretty much my team. I liked the healing that Flora did. I liked the range. I didn't like going down from 4 characters to 3, but they were like, I don't like how. I feel like this game on Dragon Age, they tried to take it from Dragon Age and turn it into Mass Effect, and now it's the massification of Dragon Age. It's like they're not the same game, so I'm not really here for that. So let's get into it. The other thing I didn't really care for was I did not care for the villains. I did not like Gillenane and whatever the hell the other one's name is, I forget. But I did not care for them for real. I feel like they were a waste. I thought the creature designs were cool, but I prefer the creature designs honestly from the first game. From the first Dragon Age, if you've seen the Lust Demons, the Sour Demon rather, you've seen the Pride Demons, those demons, that game had some crazy character designs. And I wish they would bring back the shapeshifting class with the mages as well, but I feel like they didn't go far enough. This game also had you be fairly friendly, and I like to not necessarily be rude, but if you wanted to, I didn't feel like there was a lot of options, especially in certain scenarios. I feel like you could have been much more straightforward and rude, and I don't like when what you say doesn't match with what you're saying on the screen as well. Ultimately, I think this game would have done much better if it would have just been about $40. I ended up getting it for free on PS Plus, so thank goodness, because I did want to play it. But I would have gotten it when it went on sale for like 20. I think it would have fared better for on sale for 40, maybe 30, definitely 30, $25, because I think paying full price for the game is just ridiculous. I don't think it's a bad game per se. Like, if you just want something to play, just turn your brain off and play the game and just kill some stuff. It's a really good game for that. If you just want something to play, if you want to get off of work or you just want to unwind, I think it's a very good game for that. But ultimately, I just feel like they dropped the ball with this Dragon Age. There was no clear focus with the story. The characters wanting to come together. Like, we're supposed to be warriors. We're supposed to be battlers. You know what I mean? And then we come together and we're over here squabbling over outfits. We are fighting over who should take this and who should do that. It's pretty stupid. And then you would think, oh, we should go through with the mission. And people's like, well, I can't go forward with the mission until we come together. Okay, the world's about to end, but we are fighting over t-shirts. Like I don't think that works for me. So no. Next thing. Last thing, honestly, I just feel like the writing kind of let us down. Not just the story, but the conversations, the day-to-day interactions. Dragon Age is known for having some really good dialogue. If you've ever played any of the old Dragon Ages, like I said, you would hear conversations between Alistair and Morrigan. You'd hear banter between Sten. I remember you and Fenris. There's a lot of different characters who you'd have on your team. You could even have Logan on your team at one point. And with this game, I just don't feel like there was that level of gravity ever being met. Barrick, a character who I believe a lot of people like. Barrick's cool to me. I don't love him or hate him, but he's cool. But the way that they handled Barrick's storyline was terrible. Like they have it played off as if he was there but not there, and it's like we kind of already knew. Like when I talked to my best friend, he was playing the game. I was playing, we played it together. Um, he caught me and was like, "Is Barrick dead? Because Barrick's dead already. I'm gonna quit the game." I'm like, he already caught the foreshadowing at the beginning of the game, and all Barrick would have never. So I hope with this new series where they go forward with Dragon Age or Mass Effect that they really step up the writing. I think that's what can really be improved. I'm okay with the gameplay. I still wish we could have 4 characters, and I would still like to get some more useful skills and some more unique identity there. But overall, I thought the gameplay was pretty fun for what it was. You'll see the gameplay on the screen, but I just ultimately wish that we could get the writing and the soul back there. If we can somehow get the writers back, or get some writers who really understand nuance, subtlety, details, and the gravity of situations where danger means danger, then I think we could really have something. But that's pretty much my review on Dragon Age the Belgard. If you wanted me to give it a number, I'd say probably about like a 6 out of 10, 7 if you're into RPGs and you just love RPGs like I do. Like I have fun with it, honestly. But I think the general person probably gives it a 6. They probably won't be able to get through it. Just based on a lot of the conversations. Even Tasha's side with all of the non-binary stuff, which I think was handled terribly. I think that was poor as well. Even when I take that out, because I'm not really worried about that, how you identify, how you identify, I don't even care about that. It's the fact that I just feel like it was written poorly and mishandled, and everyone could have acted better. But I don't think that's just something that's specific to Dragon Age right now. I think that's kind of what's happening in the entertainment industry a lot right now, period. A lot of movies aren't hitting. That's all the new Fantastic Four. I thought it was a decent movie overall, but as well, I feel like it could have been better. I'm not even comparing it to the old movie because I thought those were decent for what they were as well. I don't think they were crazy. Those could have been better too. I feel like this cast were decent actors, but there wasn't enough action. And I feel like Dragon Age, I don't know, it's just something, there's a disconnect with writers and people right now. So I'm really hoping that BioWare can get their heads on for the next Mass Effect that they're dropping. I'm going to be dropping my Mass Effect gameplay pretty soon, and you'll see that. I played it before, but this will be my first playthrough all the way. So again, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to try Dragon Age, like I said, try it. I recommend the Mage class, specialize in lightning. It'll be super fun. My best friend did, I want to say he did Rogue, and he specialized in the product, but he ended up going at lightning because it'll be fun. So again, I'm Barbados Black. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. I'll have more for you pretty soon. Have a great rest of your day.